Daddy Dragon, at your age, we expect you to be advising young boys. On YouTube, you should be sharing ideas, experience, because at your age, you have seen a lot of challenges. Colaz Smith TV is like a mango tree. A mango tree that has already produced fruits, which fruits are ready to be eaten by people. I feel like you're fighting the mango tree in a bad way. You're fighting to cut down this mango tree, but you're forgetting that this mango tree, every season, it has to bear fruits, which fruits many people feed on those fruits. That tree provides, shade for people. Alright, beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is William. If you're watching me for the very first time, I'm a Ugandan content creator based here in Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all the returning subscribers for the love and support that you have rendered to this YouTube channel. Then I also want to ask those who have not subscribed to support this channel. This is a mighty letter that I want to send straight to one and only Mr. Alonso. I'm saying the word, or I'm putting the word Mr. Yeah, that respect. Mr. Alonso, aka Daddy, aka Dragon or Gardon. Yes. One thing, Father, forgive them. They don't know who they deal with. That is my message to you, Mr. Alonso. I'm asking for Jah, God, to forgive you because you don't know whom you deal with. I really don't understand what is your biggest issue here, why you always want to see families not happy, why you want to see miserable people around everywhere. There is something that I've come to realize, that if it is not hate, then it is something big. And if you have any issue with Colaz Smith TV, you're a man and he's a man. Why don't you reach out? Daddy Dragon, this is a straight letter to you. Wake up from your dreams, man. Wake up from your dreams. Life is a game based on reality. And if you don't accept that this time is for Colaz and that age, then you are just in a wrong generation. Mr. Alonso, your generation passed way back. You used to shine. You're a smart young man. Now we respect your age. This is not your era. It is the era of Colaz Smith TV to shine and others like him. So I feel like you are just too much sad. You're carrying all your disappointments of YouTube struggles to a young man who has made it at a young age. Well, guys, me, I don't want to judge. I always want to come and react in a respectful way, in a respectful manner, because I feel we all human beings. If something is not going well with a friend, instead of you trying to push them into a septic tank, you should guide them. Mr. Alonso, you are our father. Yes, you are a dad. So if a dad cannot see a son and advise them accordingly, then which type of a dad are you? Let's assume now Colaz Smith TV is a tree, is a mango tree that is on the roadside, that has already got fruits, which fruits are ready to be eaten by people. And along the roadside, many people bypass. What do you expect? Many people will want to have those fruits, to eat them, to taste them. So they will be running to that tree to, to grab, to have some some fruits. Now that is Colaz Smith TV. He's a tree, he's a person that has now audience, he has team members, he has a supportive team. And because maybe Mr. Alfonso, you are stressed with YouTube, you feel like now you should fight Colaz. You should fight the other mango tree that has fruits. But I feel like you're fighting the mango tree in a bad way. You're fighting to cut down this mango tree, but you're forgetting that this mango tree, every season it has to bear fruits, which fruits many people feed on those fruits. That tree provides, shade for people and many other importances. Now this is Colaz Smith TV that many young people have benefited from him, and they are still benefiting from him. So as a grown-up man, with due respect, we respect you, and this video or this letter is not to bash you, is not to disrespect your name. I know that you have a family that respects you, and at my age, I'm one of your sons. I'm in the age bracket of your kids, if you have some kids. So I don't want to address you, calling you names or what. That's why I'm calling you Mr. Alfonso. Well, Mr. Alfonso, this life is not a movie. If you're bashing someone based on reality, that will be a good criticism. But whenever you feel like you lack views, you lack content, and you want to make Colaz Smith TV your content, you want to make him your niche, that is really a bad signature, because Colaz Smith TV won't be your content creation or your niche. So why are you looking at only one person and you're making him your biggest niche? You're making him your content, you're making him your source of income, and give him a break. I mean, if you don't have receipts to show, I've heard you called him many names, those names, I don't want to bring them here to the world, because it's like I'm pushing the message until it gets to, don't make him your niche, don't make him your content creation. This letter goes straight to you, that we can live in harmony with our people. We can decide to stay with people, giving them respect. If we are to advise them, we advise them in a peaceful way, not through attacks. One time I saw your videos where you were just saying that now you have changed, and one of the positive reactors, or one of the content creators called Nana, my sister, if you're watching this video, respect and big up on herself. She was happy about you. You were like, now you are Team Colaz. You have stopped, long mouth. and bad mouthing, then I don't really understand what really prompted you to come and start again bashing him. What is the hate? Where is the hate behind? Me, I like it when people create organic content. People come out and be ready to shoot a video, and the video gets 100 views, gets 500, 1K, 10K. But whenever people make organic content and feel like their videos are not getting attention, now they want to engage themselves into someone that will generate views. I've been on the streets of YouTube. I know the drama that YouTubers create just for views, and inside themselves they are not happy. That's why most of them release garbage content. You find someone is releasing content that does not even add up to the society, to his subscribers. Daddy Dragon, at your age, we expect you to be in the farm. We expect you to be advising young boys. On YouTube, you should be sharing ideas, experience, because at your age, you have seen a lot of challenges, and at least you know how to solve these challenges. You know how to tell us. You have got a big experience to tell us that you guys, you know what? At your young age, I can advise you not to do the same mistakes that we did when we were at that age. But you're the same person at your age. You're bashing someone. You want them to fall into such a pond. You see where I'm recording my video? This is a beautiful place. And you want them to fall there. And you want them to drown in that water. You know, when someone clocks 40 and above, we expect you to come on the internet and share knowledge, pass skills. I rarely take people serious whenever they are doing drama. If it is not all about views, if it is not all about subscriptions, like for you to grow your YouTube channel, then there is something different that maybe the world should know. Because this is a guy that, as a Ugandan, I wish to have a Ugandan Colaz, but a fellow Jamaican is not seeing a value of this guy. Daddy Dragon, yeah, they call you Daddy Dragon, but that word daddy, the word daddy carries a lot of meanings. I prefer calling you Mr. Alfonso, and I don't know if that is how you pronounce your name. So, Mr. Alfonso, you have almost 4K subscribers. How do you see if you were in good terms with Colaz, and maybe you chat, you talk, you plan for a meetup, and organize for any content creation, collabo, and produce good content and tell your story? But now I think you messed up. You can't meet up. You know, he's also a human being. Sometimes you guys, you bash Colaz, and I'm like, wow, why are they doing all this? Why all this energy? Do you know that people can share bad news about Colaz Smith TV and they cannot share his achievements? And that is the world that we are living in. That is the world and the society we are living in, and those are the people that we have around us. When they see you as a young man trying to push, they won't support you. But when you get there, they're like, yeah, that is our man. You know, we prayed for him, we supported him, we were there for him, we shared his videos. We did all kinds of support to see him get there. But in reality, you didn't show support. You were never there. Yes. So I traveled from Bangkok and I went to a certain beautiful cafe, and this title of the video, actually I wanted to call it from Bangkok to a hidden cafe, but because I'm a human being and I don't want to see any content creator trying to bash another fellow content creator, especially when they have added value to the community and to the country at large, the title of this video might change. So this is a big letter to a father and a man that we should respect. And yes, we respect you, but don't bash up young men. Come up with ideas, advise them. If you had come advising this young man that, hey, look, you are building a big mansion and this is how you had to do it, maybe this should have been the plan, maybe people could listen. People would listen to you and maybe, you know, have an open discussion. But your aim is to see the man perishing. Yeah? Now, this is to you, Daddy Dragon. We don't fear intimidation. Yeah, we don't fear any intimidation. And if it is content creation, we shall reach the message to you. Let this message get to you on your big screen, on your TV. If you're watching me, I want you to be honest. What is your agenda? Why you're releasing more negative videos over a young man? What is your aim? What is your motive? What is motivating you? What is motivating you? That is the question. I don't want to ask you, Father, Mr. Ceasefire. There is nothing to cease fire. What you need to do is one, preach unity, preach love. If there is something to advise, you can come out and, criticize in a good way. But don't criticize people who are far better, almost better than you, and at a younger age. You might have done big savings, you have big farms, you have families and what, but let me tell you, right now the world is going through a lot. And if you find a young man like Colaz Smith TV with other men and girls focused, and their focus is to build themselves, is to pass a great message and feed the homeless, why would you want to see them down? It hurts me. It kills me. And this is why you see many young content creators have stopped content creation, because we put out these videos to be appreciated. We put out these videos to get your feedback, and you find the feedback someone is getting is hate, disrespect, and they don't stop from disrespecting you as a content creator, but they also involve your kids, your wife if you're married, they involve your husband, your parents. Why should we get to this extent? Don't involve my family, because maybe they are weak to be exposed on the internet. The fact that they did not attack you, they don't talk about you, why would you want to bring them to the limelight as a way of fighting me? Come direct, fight me. Don't include someone's wife into your drama. Man, that is drama. How do you feel when they involve your wife? How do you feel if they involve your kids? Mr. Alonso, this is a straight letter to you. Read it. It is written in red pen, not blue. This is a red pen written down. Dear Mr. Alonso, watch your mind. And if you are to discuss someone's life, come with good vibes. Criticize them accordingly. Don't try to undress them and show their nakedness. This is a message from African brother, and I know that we can all do better on the internet. These subscribers you're seeing here, they're like a national cake. A national cake should be divided accordingly. You have people that believe in you, people who listen to you. And Colaz Smith TV and team, they also have a team that believe in them. Look, if we combine all that energy together, how will it be? It will be the best. It will be a great thing if we come up with energy. Yeah? Daddy Dragon. The word daddy is in quotation marks. Yeah? Daddy Gardon or Dragon. My last remarks are that you are a father, and any father wants to see their son succeeding in life, because the men were brought up to do hard work. If a man fails in life, the world judges him, not like the other gender. The other gender, if a woman fails in life, they can go back to their family. Even if they have kids, they can go back and sit comfortably back at their family without anyone questioning them. But for a man, there are many questions that will be asked. How did you spend your money? What kind of friends did you have? How did you used to behave in the community? How about other fellow men have developed themselves? What were you doing? Didn't you have people to inspire you? Those are all questions directed to the son. And the son is Colaz Smith TV. If he's doing better, to better himself, as a father, we expect you to be pushing him in a positive way instead of wanting to see him stressed. If he travels to another country, you feel sad. If he helps people, you feel sad. Now let me tell you, if Colaz was not a good person, and how would I even come out to speak on his behalf? Actually, I'm not a spokesperson of Colaz Smith TV, but my role here is I see what is happening, I realize, and talk about some things. If anything is not going well, we can talk about it. Even me, you can criticize me, but in a respectful way. Yeah? Me, I don't want to come on the internet to be remembered as a guy who used to bash others, who used to put others down, as a guy who promoted hate. Let me tell you why I have a few friends, because I speak the truth. And most of the people we meet in this world, they hate the truth. They don't want the truth, because if you speak the truth, it's like you're touching into someone's wounds. And for me, I believe that the truth sets me free. It makes me a free man. If you're telling truth, you will never go wrong, because this is 2026. If I tell you the truth in 2026, remind you in 2030, still I'll be remaining on the truth. But if I told lies, hey, there is no anyhow you're going to have that truth. It will continue to be a lie. Okay? So, guys, this is the environment here. I came to have this beautiful view here. And I'm sure that such places heal stress. They kill stress, and they also help into more of content creation. People have to take trips, have to leave places and go to other places just to chill, to change the environment, and to revisit yourself. Yeah. All right. My sincere appreciations goes to you who is watching me, that has subscribed to this YouTube channel. And if big companies are still they are still advertising, they call for more brand ambassadors, clients, they use internet, radios, TV, etc. to reach out to potential clients. How about me, a single content creator, to ask you to subscribe to this YouTube channel? So remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, support this YouTube channel. My one prayer is one: this YouTube channel, let it be a voice to someone one day. Let it be a voice to someone and change a life. I want to hear some stories that have come from this channel, that guys, since I met this guy William Howard, my life changed. My story began on his channel. I want stories that are going to change lives. I don't expect fights on this screen here on my channel. I've got many people fighting me. I've got many people don't want me on this space. So the very important thing is subscribe, share this YouTube channel to your friend, and don't stop from sharing. Continue and ask them to subscribe. This is how we're going to grow this YouTube channel, and I promise you great content. Promise you to take you places. So my last message to Colaz, like I said in the first place, you are a mango tree that has bared fruits, and everyone is wanting to have a fruit from you. Just be strong. The world is watching. Continue doing what you're supposed to do. That is my message. Okay? Yes, look at this beautiful environment. Look at this magic place. Very beautiful. Now, as an African man who has traveled to some parts of the world, especially here in Asia, I see the beauty and also the creativity that they put in such places. This idea is really nice, and if I go back to Africa, I think I should have a simple place, a recreation place where I can do such a small business, and also a place where content creators can come and create content on a free cost. I don't charge them. However, what they can do is to support like buying drinks, food, snacks, etc. But I need to have that place where they can come and relax, create content, and create a place for them, because most people don't have serious places where to record videos. Yeah, a calm environment. So I'm signing out, and I felt like you can have this design somewhere. Look at that. You can even sit on the tree. They have a design, and they did not cut their trees. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Look at this. We did something like a waterfall. So the water comes from here. Wow, look at that. Let me give you a 360. Now the water comes from this side. And this is like a bridge. This beauty here, it's like a bridge. Let's see how it goes. So this place is for all ages. If you come with a young child, you can go there, where kids can perform, and the elderly are here. Yeah, the old people are also here. You can see them. And this is the attractions, the beauty. Wow, look at that. And the entrance is free of charge. Still, you just buy something to drink, something to eat. Yeah. So just imagine when you come with your family and stay here for a staycation of 2 days. Look at this. Yeah. So time check is around 5:30. Let me see. Okay. Time check is 6. Yeah, it's 6. And the place is good, beautiful. The atmosphere is really nice. So if this place they can add, and this is the parking lot, the parking area. Hello beautiful people, I think you like this tour. Yes, yeah. So from the resort you just come to the parking area and drive to the highway. That makes it easier. Yeah, if you're trying to put out such a place, make sure that transport is kinda affordable. People can access roads easy. Subscribe please. Let me give you seconds to subscribe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, thank you for subscribing. Now leave a comment. Bye bye.